What's going on, people, and welcome to my match preview and my starting 11 for tomorrow night's Europa League game, Manchester United versus Sevilla. It's going to be a tough one. I think a lot of people are already disrespecting and just dismissing Sevilla, but they've won the Europa League in out the last 10 years. I believe they've won it 5 times. They cannot be looked down on, in my opinion. We cannot disrespect them. They're probably not as good as they were when they've won it in previous years, but they have that culture of winning this tournament, and even when new players come in, they have that same philosophy from the club to get them to win titles, even if it's not in their league. So they've got some decent players as well. They've got Rakitic, who has always been a very good player, a former Barcelona player, vitally important for his national side, Croatia, as well. And I think he started off at Sevilla. I remember him there years back, and then he moved on and he's come back. You've got Acuna at left back, who I think is a brilliant player. Obviously, they've got Alex Telles. We had him. Campos, I think, is decent. Montiel's a decent right back. Lamela, the ex-Tottenham guy, I think he has potential at times, even though he's getting on a bit. They've got Brian Gill, who I believe is on loan from Tottenham, who I think he's doing very well there. Jesus Navas, former City player, very good. He's their captain, I believe, and still very fit and gets up and down. Correa, I remember he had a lot of promise and probably didn't live up to it, but he's still pretty decent. Bono in goal, had a decent World Cup. Gomez, another one on the wing, experienced. So they got some decent players, and this is just naming a few of them. I haven't even named a lot of them, but Nzonzi, if you remember him, he was at Stoke. But yeah, they got some decent players. They got a big squad as well in terms of numbers. So I do think that they will be tough, but I do expect us to win over 2 legs. Prediction for this one at Old Trafford for the first leg. I'm gonna go 3-1 to us in the first leg, but I wouldn't be surprised if they beat us or get a draw in the second leg. But I do think over both legs we will do enough to go through. They do have players that can definitely hurt us and damage us, so we have to be on it and be focused. I expect Rashford to score. Hopefully Martial can stay fit and get another one against his team that he was on loan at recently. And maybe Sancho could chip in with a goal. It depends who starts, obviously, and who plays, but I'd like to see that. For my lineup, I'd go with David De Gea. I'd go with Aaron Wan-Bissaka at right back. Varane and Martinez as the centre-backs. Malacia at left back. Fred and Casemiro in the midfield. Sancho on the right for me. Bruno at 10. Rashford on the left and Martial up top. Going back to Sevilla as well, they're 13th in the Liga at the moment, which is not too bad. 13th, it's not far off halfway. And yeah, I just don't think that we should be dismissing them and disrespecting them like I think a lot of our fans are. We have to have a certain level of arrogance being Manchester United, but in the past has come back and bit us. We have to respect them is all I'm going to say, but I do think we have enough quality to get by these guys over 2 legs. But as I said, they have a culture and a know-how of winning this tournament in the past and in recent past as well. So it's going to be tricky. We can't take them lightly. If we don't, I think we will do enough to win over 2 legs. 3-1 for the home leg. As I said, I'll do a preview for the second leg when it's time. Being the first leg at home, I think we will definitely win this leg. And then it makes it easier going into that second leg, even if we pick up a draw. And I'll see you guys soon.